Storyteller Squad, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and hello to everyone who is new to my channel. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it here. I tend to have a lot of cozy chaos here on the channel, so if you enjoy a lot of Sims content like that, then stick around, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope y'all will enjoy this. I am very excited about it. So this is the Keep Me Warm Legacy, which is a 5-generation legacy challenge based off of fall and winter vibes that also has romantic chaos. So yes, I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you to the characters and gonna introduce you to my founder's backstory. So this is Autumn Montano, and she is actually 21 years old. And she moved to this house that she had built. She had a little bit of money because her mom is actually pretty well off. Her parents do not live with her. I just had them stay here for the time being because I wanted to go ahead and have all the introductions done with. But yeah, Autumn has two parents, a mom and a dad, and they have a whole backstory as well, which I'll go over in a second. But we're gonna go over everything for this legacy first and talk about her a little bit. So she actually has the romantic, clumsy, and rancher and slob and foodie traits. So these traits right here, rancher, slob, and clumsy, are not required for this generation. So yeah, I think that she actually doesn't have these anymore because I took out the mod. I took out the mod for the more traits mod. So I think she doesn't even have these anymore. So I'm gonna have to fix that up a little bit. But the traits that are required for this generation though are romantic and foodie, and then you get to choose your last trait because usually you have 3 traits in the game. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like remove those traits that she doesn't have because when I originally made her, I didn't update my game yet, but I had to update my game to fix an issue in my game. So yeah, but she also has this over here, always faithful. If in a committed relationship, Autumn will refuse romantic advances from Sims who are not her partner. So she always wants to be, you know, that girl who's gonna never cheat on her partner. She truly wants to have a relationship. She has never dated because her dad's been so strict about it, where he's a Christian. He feels that she shouldn't go and be with anybody until she's married. So yeah, which is kind of crazy because how are you supposed to go and have a relationship and stuff before you get married? Like, how's that make sense? Like, how does it make sense that she can't like just date a little bit? I don't know. He has some weird types of thinking, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. But she would be happy to have a child. The Sim would love having a child, whether it's the right time or not. If a pregnancy happens, the Sim will find joy in it. So yes, she is excited to be a mom one day. So, and then she has this. This is actually something that her mom has as well. Migraines trait. Sims with the migraines get consistent. Sims with migraines get consistent severe headaches that can make it difficult to focus. Rest and headache pills from time to time can ease the symptoms. So yeah, she struggles with constant migraines, so that's going to be something that we're going to have to deal with in this legacy, and I'm hoping that it gets better for her because I feel really bad for her having to deal with that, honestly. I do need to actually fix her immunity a little bit. It all got messed up for some reason. But we're going to go ahead and give her strong immune system. But yeah, that's a little bit about her. So she's a romantic and a foodie, and her aspiration that is required for this generation is soulmate. So Sims with a companion have special interactions with their spouse that help ease the trials of life, and she wants to find the one. So hopefully we'll be able to do that in this generation. But we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about her horse over here. So this is Pumpkin. This is her horse that she actually raised from a pony, and Pumpkin is so cute. I love her so much. She is just such a sweet horse. She actually has the, I believe, loyal and friendly traits, and I think the last one is brave. So yeah, she's a really, really great horse. I'm so happy that Autumn has her. And then we're gonna go ahead and talk about her parents now a little bit. So Hadley is her mom, Hadley Faust. So Hadley is over here reading the Bible, and I think she's just reading the Bible because she wants to kind of impress her husband, you know, make him have different thoughts about her now. But he is not changing his mind at all. Like, she divorced him years ago, and he's not changed his mind a bit about how he feels about her, and how she just honestly left him. So yeah, Hadley actually, let me go ahead and show you her traits. She's ambitious, active, lactose intolerant, family oriented, and adventurous, and she'd be happy to have a child. And she has normal immune system. So basically, Hadley ended up leaving her husband Samuel because of the fact that they were married for a bit, and then honestly they just weren't connecting as much. She ended up accidentally pregnant, and he was not happy about it. He didn't want to have a kid. He told her straight up that he never wanted to be a father, but it ended up happening anyway. And so now, years later, it's really affecting Autumn, honestly. She's never felt like her dad's loved her at all. Like, nothing that she does is enough, no matter how many times she goes to church, no matter how many times she attends these, you know, things that he sets up for church. Like, she just feels like her dad will never be proud of her, and I hate that. I hate that feeling, you know. I know how it feels. I feel that way about my mom, so I can totally relate to that. But Hadley and Autumn actually have a close family dynamic, I think. Let me go and actually check. But yeah, they actually have amazing compatibility, and that, yeah, they're close. Close family members are tight-knit and have a very strong relationship. These Sims will naturally gravitate towards each other and develop strong positive sentiments, which is good. I'm so happy that one parent is happy to have her. So they ended up divorcing when Autumn was like 11 or 12, and yeah, they had her later in life. So her parents are actually, he is probably about late 60s, and she is like 61 or something. But she's had quite a bit of Botox because she's a Olympian swimmer, and you know she wants to be looking good for the cameras. So yeah, she has that career. I do have her in the athletic career because I didn't have a professional swimmer career. I looked for a modded one, there wasn't one. So yeah, but she has that, and then she also has the bodybuilder aspiration because I felt that fit her really well. So we're gonna go over here and talk about her dad now. He's looking really sad because of the divorce. Being around his ex-wife is making him super depressed, but they are here for Autumn because, you know, he wanted to make sure that Autumn wasn't gonna get into any trouble, you know, moving into this house. And Hadley actually is the one that gave her the money to be able to build this house. So Autumn had this house built, and Hadley was so supportive of it, but Samuel thinks that she should honestly stay with him and live with him, but that's not the way it went. And so she's had to live with her dad for the last few years because Hadley decided to go off and pursue her career and stuff, and it's been really tough for Autumn having to live under her dad's roof because they want opposite things. Like, her dad doesn't even like cooking, he doesn't, you know, support her baking, nothing like that. Like, he never wanted to eat those treats she made. She made like a pumpkin pie for him at Thanksgiving, and he's like, no, I don't want that. Like, that's sinful. And that's awful to say that about your kid. Like, I'm sure they cooked in the Bible. Like, I read the Bible and I know they had to have cooked something. So, like, the way he just acts so hot-headed and rude is just not good. And that's why him and Autumn don't have a good relationship, is because she wanted to pursue her dreams and he just wasn't ever about it. And he always made sure that she never dated, never had a crush, nothing. Like, even if she did have a crush, like, he made sure that he shut that down quick. So yeah, needless to say, it's a typical preacher's daughter type situation. But yeah, Autumn's making her way now. She's moved out. She's 21. She's doing her own thing. And I'm really excited for her to finally get away from her dad, even though she's trying to be nice to him because she's that kind of person. So let's go ahead and talk about Samuel a little bit. Samuel Montano. He is actually a kleptomaniac. So that is something secret about him that we're going to learn about in the future. And then he also has the self-absorbed trait, which is the whole reason why he didn't want kids. He's all about himself. He's very self-centered. He doesn't care about anybody else. And he's also proper, so he disapproves of mean or mischief interactions. He also is very neat. And he's unflirty as well. He hates romance. He doesn't want to be with anybody since what happened with his wife. And he has this over here, this religion, from joining the worship of the Watcher. So this says, some Sims believe they are never alone, but always under the mighty eye of the Watcher. Fickle and unpredictable is the Watcher at times, looking on with fondness and granting Sims their every whim and desire, other times casting an angry eye on their lives, removing ladders from swimming pools, etc., etc. So yeah, he is a Christian. That's what I'm saying this is. I actually got a religion mod just for this storyline, and I'm really loving it so far. I think it's really, really cool. We're going to get to see it throughout this generation, and I'm very excited. So, he also has an allergy to animal dander, which is probably why he doesn't want to come around on the ranch. And yeah, he also has arthritis, so he experiences swelling and tenderness in joints, prone to aches and pains, which sucks. And then he's also sexually abstinent. Sims have no interest in sexual activities, which makes sense because he's a preacher and he doesn't believe in that. So yeah, that's a bit about him. And yeah, honestly, I don't blame Autumn at all for wanting to go and do her own thing because she's going to be so much happier here. And I'm really, really excited for her. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I do want to go ahead and kind of go over the rules though really quick so we can know what we're going to be doing in this generation. So this generation is called Gen 1 Spooky Kiss Then Gone Like Leaves. One fateful night on Spooky Day, you meet someone mysterious who makes the autumn night less lonely. They become your soulmate, you go camping, make pies together, all the fall activities till your lover flees on your wedding day. Now will you repair the romance or spend the holidays alone? So that's what we're going to be doing this generation. That's like a little synopsis of the storyline. And then the aspiration, of course, like I said, soulmate, traits, romantic foodie, and you choose the last trait. Careers, food stall owner, which is not an official career. And then these are the goals. Start in fall season in a cozy orange home. Starting balance of 10K. Be a food stall owner. Sell your fall baked goods. Example, pumpkin pies, pumpkin spice muffins, apple pie, etc. Which I do have a mod, the Granny's Cookbook mod, which will help us with that. Max a baking skill, meet your mysterious lover on Spooky Day, which you can have your partner be human or occult, and we will see which one I chose not too long from now. And then host a costume party on Spooky Day, go camping and bake with your partner, get engaged and your partner leaves you at the altar, rekindle the romance or let it die like a corpse and have a child. So those are the goals, and I'm so anxious to just go ahead and get started. Like, I literally am recording this on Sunday while my parents are actually gone. So yeah, I'm just really eager to get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and have her parents leave. I think I do want to like kind of get them out of the house. I know that her dad's just like trying to make sure she doesn't get into any kind of antics, and her mom's here to make sure that the house is looking good and everything the way that she wants. So I think I'm gonna have Autumn go ahead and come over here and check on her horse a little bit. We're gonna come and pet Pumpkin. We're gonna go and let's see, let's go and rub neck a little bit. That'll be good. Oh, look at Pumpkin rolling around in the grass. That's so cute. I love her. Okay, let's go give her some love, girl. She deserves it. I'm hoping that my game's gonna be stable and everything, because like I said, I did update, so hopefully everything's fine. I was told that the recent update was not terrible, so here's to hoping. But, oh, Oh, she didn't like that? Why didn't she like that? Oh no. Pumpkin, are you scared? Like, what's going on? I guess Pumpkin's just not used to being in a different environment. So Pumpkin and Autumn used to live, of course, with her dad, which, her dad actually lives down the street. And maybe just Pumpkin is not used to all these cars being around, because where her dad lives, it doesn't have as many cars roaming around. So yeah, that could be the issue. So her mom's coming over here to check on her because she realizes that something's wrong. And Autumn's over here just waiting to talk to her mom. And Hadley's like, hey, sweetie, what's going on? Are you alright? What's wrong with Pumpkin? Autumn's like, I don't know, Mom. Like, I just came over here to rub her neck and she got spooked or something. And Hadley's like, well, maybe it's all the cars going down the street. She's like, yeah, I think it is, probably. She's like, well, don't take it personally. I know that Pumpkin loves you very much. I think she just is kind of feeling weird about being in this environment. But it'll be alright. And she's like, yeah, Mom, I think it will. Okay, let's go ahead and, deep conversation. Oh, she's hungry? Oh, she wants to go get her some food. Girl, why don't we take this opportunity to go ahead and make something? Let's go and actually make something from Granny's recipes. Let's go make some appetizers. Ooh, sweet treats board, snacks for Father Winter, garden veggie dipping platter, cream cheese and cucumber sandwiches. Yes! Girl, go make some of those. That'll be yummy. I'm sure your parents will love that. Your dad actually tends to eat a little healthier than your mom does, even though your mom is a swimmer and she should eat healthy. So yeah, I think they both will really like this food that you're gonna make though. And she acquired the cooking skill, which is gonna be perfect. The baking skill is what we're gonna be focusing on in this generation, but we're definitely gonna get up in the cooking skill too. What is her dad doing? He's like, why don't we add this to it? That'll make it better. Excuse me, Dad, when did you know anything about cooking? You never supported her. He's literally taking over the whole dish. He's coming over here and putting what he wants on the food. Excuse me, can she, like, have a little bit of a, issue? Oh my gosh, new personality trait. Samuel has enjoyed spending time with family recently. It's become very important for him to bond. Well, maybe Samuel's having a change of heart. Maybe he's like, well, now that my daughter's like 21, maybe I should be a better dad. So I think we're going to go with that storyline and say yes. Aww, that's kind of cute. Even though he was kind of coming in and invading her space, I still think it's sweet that he wants to help. Okay. Well, her parents are kind of, you know, in the way a little bit, so I kind of want them to go ahead and leave. I am gonna have to put them in their own, like, houses and stuff. So I am gonna do that off of screen, but we're gonna say bye to her parents for now, because I just want to focus on her and her cooking. So he's like, if you ever need me, Autumn, I'll be just down the road, and remember to come to church, okay? Don't forget, it's important. She's like, all right, Dad. Oh, she reached level 2 of the cooking skill. Yay. Okay. Well, girl, hopefully you're gonna finish this soon because you're hungry. She was feeling a little overcrowded with her parents being here. Like, she appreciated them being here for her, but at the same time, like, she needs her own space, you know? That's the whole reason she got this house, was so her and Pumpkin could have their own, you know, place to call home. We're gonna go ahead and put this Holy Bible back up. But I will go ahead and show you all the house a little bit. So this is the living room. This is where she sits and reads. She's probably going to read her Bible a little bit and study. So she'll make her dad happy. And then we have her bedroom over here, which has a couple of pillows that are Halloween oriented. And then she has her food over here where she's eating in bed when she's not felt like getting out of bed. She has her little backpack here where she has her books. A lot of recipe books from famous cooks or chefs. And then we have some clothes laying on the floor. We have her little place to have her clothes. And then we have a box of her things. And then this room is going to be for her future child. So, and then we have an outhouse out here, which she's going to have to clean, honestly. But I love her house. I think it's so pretty. I worked really hard on it. I hope y'all like it too. And then out here we actually have a garden patch so she can plant pumpkins and stuff. We are going to have to go and feed a pumpkin here soon. So we are going to do that. We're going to refill the feeder. But Pumpkin has some wild grass to go ahead and eat as well. So that's good for her. Okay, girl, are you getting done with this? Oh gosh, she's taking forever. You literally are not good at cooking, are you? I meant to actually fix it to where she is talented at cooking, because I do have a mod for that. Healthy Living Hub would be really good for her to manage her migraine issue. So that'll be good as well. I have that mod from a Deep Indigo. She reached level 3 in cooking, which is great. We're going to get better at this so she can actually start her food stall. I do want her to start her food stall in this episode because I want to get going on that. But she finished it. Look at this. Look at this food. Look how good it looks. Oh my gosh, girl. That took you a minute, but look how tasty it looks. Oh my gosh, I would totally eat that. What's this say? Charming craftsmanship from having good luck. Autumn felt her crafting work flowed a little easier, and it turned out much better. Aww, well maybe that little touch that her dad did to the cucumber sandwiches made it better. Maybe he added like a little spice or something to make it tastier. And she's just shocked because her dad never was interested in cooking. And then all of a sudden, now that she's moved out and everything, he's kind of being clingy and wanting to help her. So it's a little strange, but we're going to see what happens with that. Her mom totally understood that she needed her time to herself, so her mom gladly went back to her house. Let's go ahead and clean up after you're done, girl, and then she needs to go to bed. It is actually 8 o'clock at night, and I feel like her dad did have a strict curfew on her for many years, so I feel like she does go to bed at like 8 o'clock sharp, and she is a little late on that, so but we do need to go and check on the horse. We're going to go and refill the feeder. We're going to make sure this water is good. We are going to lock this for the horse. We're going to unlock, and we're going to lock for all the horses. And we're going to go make sure that she's okay. We're going to go and do horse care. We're going to brush her coat. And we're also going to I think brush her coat's fine for right now because she was a little scared earlier, so I think it's better to just kind of keep the interactions limited for the moment just because of all her emotions, and moving to this new area has made her a bit scared and nervous. Autumn is a rancher at heart. Her idea of a good time includes doing chores around the ranch and interacting with livestock. Yes, she loves to be a rancher. It's like in her heart that she truly loves animals and she wants to help them. So now she knows it's time for her to go to bed. So she is late on her bedtime schedule, but we're going to have her go to sleep, and then in the morning we're going to start on this food stall. Oh no, Pumpkin is feeling a bit bored. Consider placing a rubber ball for your horse to play with. Okay, we're going to need to do that for sure. But I'm going to have Autumn go ahead and wake up because she does get up pretty early because her dad always had her get up and pray, get up and study her Bible. So we're going to actually have her come over here, and when she wakes up, we're going to have her go and, I thought I selected her faith. She has the worship of the Watcher, just like her dad. We're going to go and actually pray a little bit because I think she's going to pray for her and Pumpkin, especially Pumpkin, because Pumpkin's having a hard time adjusting. Pumpkin's been really having a difficult time, so she's gonna pray for Pumpkin. She's also gonna pray for her parents because she knows this is hard for her dad, letting her go like this and live on her own. And it's been difficult for her mom as well, just to see her grow up like that, but she's been very supportive, so she's gonna thank God for that and going to pray that her parents will be okay. So she's literally over here praying. Aww, I love this. I love this little interaction. I think this is really cool. I wish that she would actually get down on her knees and actually pray, but hopefully I can actually have her go to church or something one day. I would like to have that actually happen in the storyline, so I'm going to try to like find a way to do that. I'm going to actually be building a church soon, so that might be fun. Okay. Well, girl, did you do that? Did you pray? Oh, she's over here viewing her stuff. Okay. Well, she finished praying. She prayed for her parents and for Pumpkin and her, which was really, really great. We are going to go ahead and start our day, and we're going to go and pee. Let's go use the bathroom, and she also needs to go and take a sponge bath as well. That's kind of something different as well that she's doing. She's living off of the land a lot more than she did with her dad. Because her dad, even though he wasn't really about technology like TV and stuff, she did stay indoors a lot. He didn't allow her to go out as much. So now, getting to live off of what she makes and all the things that she grows is a really, really big thing for her. And it's really exciting. And I do want her to actually come over here and start her pumpkin patch, because that is something that we need to do. And we have bees over here we gotta take care of. We're going to go and bond with the bees in a minute after she gets done with what she needs to do. I don't think I want her to have a sponge bath right now. Oh, she's already taking one. Okay, I was like, girl, maybe you should wait till you take care of these bees and the horse and stuff. But, yeah, she's just gonna go quickly take a sponge bath. I mean, I don't think sponge baths make you very clean anyway. Like, they're not as good as regular showers, so it's gonna be fine. We'll go take another one later. But, yeah, I want her to come and bond with the bees a little bit, and we're also going to collect the honey, because we're gonna need that for our dishes. And we're gonna go and purchase some crop seeds. We're gonna get some pumpkins. We're gonna get like 5 of them. And then I want her to go and actually plant them a little bit. So this sponge bath has taken a minute. I think the sponge baths in real life do take a while to do, so. Alright, time to bond with these bees. And she's got her new outfit on. It looks so cute on her. Oh, these bees actually do like her, I think. Oh, this is so cute. She's such a nature girl. They love her. Oh, well, I'd be terrified to handle those bees, girl. I would really, really be nervous. Oh, she just tooted. Girl, did those cucumbers not settle very well or something? Because you're having a little bit of bloating, and I totally get that. I've had that issue lately. Okay, she's gonna go and sell this honey, and also, we need to collect it. I think I told her to collect it. Did I? Yeah, I think I told her to collect it because we need it for the dessert she's gonna make. So, I mean, at some point we will sell it if we need a bit more money, but... Oh gosh, girl, please do not fall on your face. Okay, she's going to go read her Bible. Oh, she's like, well, it's time to study. What's this say? The ranch needs me from rancher trade. Autumn can't help but feel like the ranch is falling apart. Oh no! She's nervous that she's not doing a good job with being a rancher, that she's letting herself down. Girl, it's okay. Like, calm down. You just started. Like, don't need to worry. Oh, maybe she's relying on her Bible to make her feel better. And I bet that makes sense because, you know, a lot of Christians feel that way. Autumn has acquired the religion skill. Autumn will be able to learn more about her religion and develop her connection with her faith. Oh, that's great. Oh no, the Grim Reaper's calling. Have you considered a career in reaping business? No. Stay away from us. You're like the devil. Go away. That's so weird. Oh gosh. She needs to spray some holy water or something, I guess. Okay, looks like Pumpkin is sleeping. Pumpkin is actually needing fun and social and hunger. So, can we ask Pumpkin to go over here and eat some of this prairie grass? I think that'll help her. We need to wake Pumpkin up and actually go take care of her because I'm really worried about this horse. I don't really have horses a lot in the game, but I do like it that she has a horse. I think it's really fun. Okay, what's this say? Close to the holy from reading the holy book. Reading the holy book is always inspiring. Oh, she read some of the testaments and it helped her. That's great. Okay, let's go and try to help Pumpkin a little bit. We're gonna go and talk to her, and we're gonna also kind of try to make her feel better. We're gonna scratch her neck. We also need to like have her have a little bit of fun, so maybe we could go for a ride. Do you think that she would want to do that? I hope she would. Let's go over here and go for a relaxed ride. She's like, you know what, Pumpkin? I know it's hard for you living here, but we're gonna do it together, okay? We got this. And she's like, let's go for a little relaxed ride today. I think that'll be good for both of us. Oh, and her mom's calling. I heard there's someone famous over at the lounge. Want to go check it out? Oh, her mom is literally going over to Orchid A Go-Go to go and try to meet up with some people who are famous, and she's trying to invite her daughter to be nice, and I think that's sweet that she wants to spend more time with her, but we got to take care of the ranch a little bit. So, we're going for a ride on Pumpkin, and it looks like so far she's not doing so well. She's not the best rider ever. She's not really good at riding horses, but we're trying our best. Oh gosh, she can't move? Okay, well, let's like unlock this, and we're gonna go over here. We're gonna trot here. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. Girl, do not fall off. Don't fall off of her. Okay, well, it looks like she never got those riding lessons that she always wanted. Well, her dad never really wanted her to go and have a horse, but her mom insisted that she have one. Acquire the endurance skill. Pumpkin's new skill in endurance will begin to help her manage fatigue better. Well, that's good. And she acquired the horse riding skill. Newfound horse riding skill will grow as she rides horses. Perfect. Okay. Well, how do we go for a longer ride? I think Pumpkin's just really not used to this area. So, oh no, did Pumpkin pee? Oh my gosh, Pumpkin wet herself. Oh no. Oh, Pumpkin is just really having a hard time. I feel so bad. Okay, let's go for a relaxed ride. Let's go, girl. We can do it. Okay, let's go on a little ride. I wonder how this is going to work in Brindelton Bay, because usually horses are easier to ride in Chestnut Ridge, so I'm really curious how this is going to work. But, oh, it looks like it's going pretty well so far. Oh, look at her, though. She's not having the best time. She's so nervous. Like, she's like, I wish my dad would just let me have horse riding lessons. Like, I never did learn to ride you, Pumpkin. Oh, no. Okay, well, it looks like her dad has really sheltered her a lot, to the point where she couldn't even take care of her own dang horse. Okay, well, that's gonna get better now that she's on her own, though. And what's this say? Likes horse riding. Autumn is in her element, and because she's doing something she enjoys, she gains more fun, which is great. I'm happy for her. Okay, can we get a little picture of this? I think this is really cute. Even though she's over here struggling to ride her, I still think it's kind of nice for her to bond with Pumpkin. Look at her. Look at her. She's so nervous now that Pumpkin is sped up. She is like really terrified. She's like, I wish I knew how to ride a horse better. She's like, I love Pumpkin so much, but this is making me so scared. Aww, I hate that for her. Like, she's such a rancher, but she knows nothing about what she's doing. Like, she didn't have any kind of book to help her, nothing. She's over here doing it with no kind of knowledge whatsoever. The more they go on a ride, the better they both will be. She'll get better at her riding skill, and she'll get better at her endurance skill. So they just have to work together a bit, and hopefully that gets better, because I know that it's been difficult, because Pumpkin probably feels like, you know, because she didn't get to be outside much with her while she was a pony, that she doesn't really love her that much. But that's not true. She just had to listen to her dad because her dad's so strict. But Pumpkin is really having a hard time. Let's go ahead and stop for right now and try to help her a bit, because honestly, I feel so bad for this horse. And also, Autumn is getting kind of hungry, and we need to go and plant our pumpkins. So, she's hungry. Oh no. Okay, let's come over here and trot here. Come trot here. Y'all need to come back home and get food. You both are really starving. Okay, come over here. And we keep getting all these unknown callers. Girl, we need to block these people, because for real, it's very bad. Okay, let's see. Oh, Pumpkin's getting some hay. Okay, good, girl. You deserve it. You tried really hard on that ride. What's this say? Feeling fit from getting fitter. Autumn's hard work is paying off, and she can see it in her shape. Oh, girl. Oh, you feel like you're exercising? That's great. You really are. I mean, horse riding is really difficult. I actually did horse ride before, and it was not for me, I will say, but I do like it in The Sims. It is pretty fun to do, but it is really hard, just like in the game. So I love the realism that they did with Horse Ranch. I love that they actually made it really, detailed and everything. I love that, and I think they spend a lot of hard work on it. So yeah, but I am going to have her go ahead and come over here and get to work on her garden. We're going to kind of ignore her dad for right now because I feel like he's being clingy and just wanting to be all in her business, and I just don't want, that to happen. I think that, he might be being a dad, but at the same time, he is a man of structure and he feels like he really wants to control her life. And I don't think that, that's been good for her in the long run. So now that she's out here having her own life, I think she feels a lot happier. So yeah, we're going to go and ignore her dad. We're going to be like, just having him leave because I don't really want to be bothered with his issues right now. Let's go ahead and plant all these. Oh, she's starting her pumpkin garden. Oh, this is so cute. I'm so excited. Oh, look at her. She's getting it going a little bit. We're going to have to get some fertilizer as well. But yeah, I think this is going to be great. She is really insecure about starting her garden and her farm in general. And I get that. When you start new things, it's definitely going to be a difficult road. And you're going to have trial and error with everything. And because of the way she grew up, with her dad being so sheltering of her, I think it's just made it really, really, really hard for her to find her own way. But now that she's doing it, she is starting to feel a little better. But here's her mom. Her mom came to check on her as well, and she is so open to talking to her mom because they have a better relationship. But we are gonna get us some food first, Mom, because we are starving. We've been on a ride with the horse, and we've also been trying to get our garden together, so we need some grub. But yeah, I think I do want her to make some food too. I want her to get to work on her baking skill. I do want her to come and bake some goodies for her food stall. I know that her mom's going to understand that she's not going to have a lot of time to spend with her. I think her mom, invited her earlier today thinking they could go out for a bit since she's going to be busy soon with the food stall and not going to have time. But she decided to come over and visit her and just see how everything's going. And she knows that Autumn is a busy girl, that she's got all this stuff she's doing, like taking care of the ranch, starting her food stall. So it's like understandable that she's not going to have, the time to spend like actually talking to her. So her mom's not going to be like her dad at all. They are nothing alike. So yeah, her mom definitely gives her the space she needs. But her mom's like, "Hey, sweetie, are you doing okay? I just thought I'd come see if everything's going all right." And she's like, "Yeah, Mom, everything's fine. I just went on a ride with Pumpkin and I'm not very good at it and I feel really bad." She's like, "That's okay. Your dad always was so strict with you and never let you go on those horse riding things that you wanted to do." And she's like, "Yeah," she's like, "I wanted to go on that trail with those people a year ago." And Dad was like, "No, that is sinful." And she's like, "Yeah, I know. Your dad thinks everything's a sin." She's like, "Yeah," she's like, "I mean, I believe in God and everything, but like some things, we gotta live, we gotta do things, we gotta be ourselves." She's like, "You're right, sweetie. I'm sorry that your dad has made it difficult for you. I wish I could have been there for you. I just had a lot of stuff going on with my career, but I do love you, and I'm so happy you love your house." She's like, "Yeah, Mom, I do. Thank you." She's like, "Well, I'm glad. I'll talk to you later, okay? Enjoy your food stall." She's like, "Thanks, Mom. I'm getting it all started." Oh, her mom's so supportive of her. I love it. I love that they have that kind of connection and bond, but I am going to have her go ahead and start working on her baking a little bit. But yeah, she is super nervous, and I know that's normal to have when you move out on your own and all the stuff that's going on, with her parents too. It's just something she's going to have to deal with. Oh gosh, girl, not you dropping the whole egg in the sugar cookie batter. Oh gosh. Girl, you're definitely going to have to get this skill up if you're going to be a professional baker. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this first part off here. I will work on her food stall in the next episode. I just wanted to do a little introductory episode and get you all acquainted with the characters and introduce you to the new legacy. So let me know all your thoughts down below about the characters, about her parents and their divorce situation, about how her dad's so clingy and very religious. and about how her mom's like a professional swimmer. Let me know what you think about their storylines. Also, let me know what you think about Autumn. I think she's so beautiful, and I'm very, very proud of her for moving out on her own and getting to do her own thing now and be away from her clingy dad. So yeah, and also let me know what you think about Pumpkin too. Pumpkin's adorable, but Pumpkin is very nervous at the moment, so we gotta try to tame her down a bit. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all will enjoy this short legacy along with my other legacies. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you are new to join the Storyteller Squad. And I will speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.